Hey guys, it's Charisse, and I know it's been a while since you've seen this face, but welcome back to my channel. And for all of my new subscribers, because I've noticed a couple of new subscribers have joined my Reese's Pieces family, I just want to thank you, welcome you, and I'm very blessed, and I really appreciate the fact that you are signing up for my crazy channel. But because of the new subscribers who I know you don't know probably anything about me, I thought I would do a little Q&A so you can get to know me just a little better, and for my regular subscribers also you can get to know me a little better as well. So I got these questions off of the internet, and I think it's about 30 questions that I will be answering. So without any further ado, why don't we just get right on into the video and let's get started. Okay. Okay, so let's start right off the bat with the first question. It says, where are you from? I was born in Brooklyn, right here in New York City, and I think I was 6 years old when we moved to Manhattan. So I was born in Brooklyn, but I was raised in Manhattan. So I really don't even know that much about Brooklyn anymore. What's your ethnicity? I am black. My mom is black. My father is half black, half white. My father was born in Newfoundland, which is a part of Canada. His mom was white and his father was black. My mom, coming from two black parents, I do believe that there is a little Philippine in the back, but you know, I haven't done any of the DNA testing and stuff, but I think I'll try and do that so I can find out some more about my ethnicity, but I'm black. Are you named after someone? Actually, yes, my name is Charisse, and my mom named me after the dancer Sid Charisse. Back in the day, she used to dance with Gene Kelly, and she was in all of the MGM movies, and my mother loved her and thought she had great legs, and she just decided to name me after Sid Charisse and call me Charisse. So yes, I am named after somebody. Do you love animals? Yes, I love animals, and I have two Chihuahuas. They're 4 pounds, so they're really tiny, and I also have a cat who is a year old who is driving me up the wall. I'm more of a dog person than a cat person, but I love all kinds of animals. So yes, I love animals. Next question, do you have any kids? No, I do not have any kids. My animals, I consider my kids. Next question, are you married or single? No, I am single, so guys out there, if you want to put a ring on it, okay, I'm just saying. How tall are you? I'm 5'10". Have you ever traveled? Yes, I have traveled. Especially when I was younger. My mother used to sing on cruise ships, and because her background is a singer and musician, she graduated from music and art and went to Juilliard, and she's done so many things in her career. She's been on Broadway, etc., and all that stuff. So one of her gigs was traveling on cruise ships and singing. And I went with her, and I think it was her first time going, so I was younger, and we went all throughout Europe. So I was very fortunate to have traveled all around Europe, seeing Greece and Spain, Morocco, Norway, all kinds of places. So yes, I have traveled on planes, trains, boats, ships. So yes, I was very fortunate to have had that experience, which could be the reason why I'm not a big traveler now, because I've done that. how would you describe yourself? That's a good question. Well, I think I would describe myself as funny. I think I'm a very honest person, quirky, and shy. That's all I can think about right now. Next question. How many books have you read in 2017? The answer would be none. I'm not an avid reader. I'm not big on reading for some reason. I used to love to read when I was young, and I had many books that I read, but I don't know. For some reason, as I got older, I'd rather go to a movie. I don't even like foreign films because I don't want to read a movie. I want to see the movie. So I haven't read any books in 2017. That does not mean that I didn't buy any books with the potential to read them. But, so that's that answer. So which do you prefer, Coke or Pepsi? I prefer Coca-Cola. What's your eye color is the next question. My eye color is dark brown. Do you prefer scary movies or happy endings? I'm not a big fan on scary movies, and it depends on the movie because I do like happy endings, but I also like those heart-wrenching love story kind of movies that kind of like The Way We Were, which does not end in the most joyful way. I do like movies that kind of end sad and melancholy sometimes as well. So I'm not a big horror, scary movie type. So the next question, what's your sign and do you believe in it? My sign is Cancer. I was born in July, and I really don't believe in the zodiac signs. I'm sorry, I just don't. And I noticed when I have looked at all of the zodiac signs, in my own opinion, I think that there's something in each and every zodiac sign that pertains to everybody. Like for instance, my sign, I believe, says I'm a homebody and family oriented or something like that. I do like being at home. I do like cuddling up sometimes just by myself, but I also like going out, and I like the company of friends. I like a lot of friends. So I'm not one that likes to just kind of go out by myself. I'm not a wallflower. I can be assertive, but I'm also kind of shy, and sometimes I use comedy to counteract my shyness, which is getting into a whole lot which y'all didn't ask me. But just to, give you more of a perspective of, what was the question? Oh, your son. Okay, let me get something to drink for a second. Okay. Don't really believe in the signs, don't believe in zodiacs, but if you were to ask what's your sign, I'm Cancer because I was born in July. So I think that's the answer. What's the next question? What are your hobbies? Excuse me. My hobbies, well, they've changed over the years because I used to roller skate a lot. I used to go to all of the roller rinks and roller skate. I loved bike riding. I even like bowling. I haven't been in a long time, but that's something I like to do. I loved going to flea markets. A girlfriend of mine and I used to do that on Sundays because there was a flea market. It's still there. Flea market stuff. I have some hobbies outside of music because for the new subscribers who may not know, I'm a singer, I'm a musician, blah, blah, blah. But I also like puppeteering. Yes, I said puppeteering. Like Sesame Street, those characters, Miss Piggy and stuff like that. I also like doing stuff like that. So I don't know, I have a lot of things that I like to do as hobbies, but right now, one of my main hobbies is puppeteering, but you didn't hear it from me. Okay, so the next question, what is the least favorite thing about yourself? What is the least favorite thing about myself? I think it will probably fall into being not as independent as I would like to be. And that maybe falls into shyness, I'm not even sure. But I wish I were more independent. So I think the least thing that I like about myself is the fact that I'm not as independent as I would like to be, meaning going and traveling alone. I've never done that. I've gone to the movies and stuff by myself, but I'm not the type that can just, you know what, I think I'll just go out to California, or I think I want to take a trip to, Boston and just hop on a plane or whatever and just boom, go. I'm not that kind of person. I also am not the type that can just go to a restaurant and sit down and eat all by myself. And there are plenty of people that do that, and there's nothing wrong with it. So I would say that's my least favorite thing about myself, that I'm not as independent as I wish I were. So that's that. And what's your favorite drink? I don't have one because I don't drink. The next one is, how would you describe your fashion sense? That's easy, casual and artistic. I like jeans, I like sneakers, I like t-shirts, but I also like kind of funky, bohemian, artistic-y types of clothes also. A lot of times in the daytime when I'm just kind of hanging, doing errands, doing whatever, I'm a lot of times in jeans because they're comfortable. I like being comfortable. I like cotton stuff. So a lot of times I'm in jeans, sneakers, stuff like that. But when I go out to certain things, sometimes on certain occasions I do dress in a very kind of artistic-y kind of way. That's the best way I can describe it. Let's see. Okay, this is the next question. 3 things that upset you. 3 things that upset me are noise. That's number 1. 3 things that upset me. Rude people, number 1. Let me see. 3 things that upset me are very rude people in general who are inconsiderate, that might go along with being rude, and liars. Let's see. 3 things that make you happy. Being able to watch a really good movie or one of my favorite TV shows. Good friends make me happy. My animals. If I only had to name 3 right off the bat, that's all I can think of right now. Maybe we can come back to that another time. One word that describes you, I would think, would be maybe honest. Sometimes to a fault, I think. Are you an extrovert or introvert? I kind of sort of answered that in the other question. I think I'm kind of both, because I'm shy, but I also can be very aggressive, I guess. I don't even know if that's the right word. No, not aggressive, assertive. So I think I'm both. I think I'm more an introvert than an extrovert. My late brother, was an extrovert. He had a lot of energy. He was funny. He was charismatic. He was always like this kind of person and the life of the party, and walked down the street and it was like, hey, hey, everybody knew him. I'm a little more introverted, where I'm not, hey, everybody, here I am kind of person. It's like, okay, I'm just kind of here. And that's it, which is kind of odd because I am a singer and performer. So, okay, and the next question, left or right-handed? I am right-handed. The next question, and if you hear noise, there's like construction going on and some stuff going on in this place. If money were no object, what would you get for your next birthday? If money were no object, what I would get myself is a ranch with some horses. And all of my friends know this answer already, because if you really know me very well, you know I have a passion for horses, almost obsessive for horses, and I would love to have my own ranch, not huge, 1,000-acre, anything like that, but I'd love to have my own ranch. Nice little ranch house with my little barn with a couple of horses that I could ride every day. Someplace, preferably, maybe someplace like Montana, because I'm always talking to my friends about, Montana, because it's, beautiful mountains and they've got horses. I know they've got horses every place else, but that's what, if money were no object, that's what I would get for my next birthday, a ranch with some horses. Next question, do you consider yourself a good cook? Yes, I do. I think I am a pretty good cook. I just don't enjoy cooking. Next question, which is your favorite exercise style? I would probably say dance, because I used to take dance. I was never one to go to the gym and work out, with weights and cycling and all that kind of stuff, but I used to take modern jazz many years ago, and I loved that and always use that as a guide to just do my own personal exercises. So I would say my favorite exercise style is dancing. And the next question is, what's your favorite food? That would be probably Italian. When do you usually go to bed at night? I think they're getting a little personal if you ask me, but I usually go to bed very late. I'm a night owl, and I've always been a night owl, and I get to bed like, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So yes, I am a night owl. Do you remember your first salary? What your first salary was, I guess. And no, I do not. But I do remember one of the jobs, I made $4 an hour. I was a cashier in a drugstore, and I made $4 an hour, and after 6 months I actually got a raise of 10 cents. So I made $4.10 an hour, and I was in my 20s. And the last question, I don't even know how many questions I have found on here, but the last question is, the last movie you saw? That would be just a few days ago, A Star is Born with Lady Gaga. And it was a really great movie. So that's the last movie I saw, and that is the last question for my Q&A video. If you guys have any questions that you might want me to answer or have for me, let me know in the comments, and I will do my best maybe to do another video with something similar to this. But in the meantime, I just wanted to come back on here because it's been a while, and I wanted to do something for my new Reese's Pieces subscribers so you could get to know me a little bit better. And again, I hope to bring you some more really cool content. I'm trying my best, because as a musician and a singer and stuff like that, it gets a little busy, and I'm not able to put out videos the way I'd like to, which is once a week. I'm really trying to stick to a schedule and put out something once a week. So I'm really, 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 really trying, and stay with me, bear with me, let's do this together. I'm going to try my best to put out content once a week. If I slip off a little, which I'm praying, hoping I don't, just stay with me, bear with me. But that's it. That's my latest video for you guys, and I hope it gave you a little more insight on me, my personality, some of the things that I like, some of the things I've done. I'm sure there are tons of other questions. I hear my dog barking in the background. Probably ticked off that I locked her in the room while I did this video. So I'm going to tend to her. That's Zoe, because I have Zoe and Diesel and Jazz, who's the cat. But I'm going to go tend to the dog, and I will be back with another video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please follow me on Instagram, and don't forget to hit that bell so you can be notified when I upload another video. Thanks again for subscribing. Thanks for staying with me, and I will see you in the next video. In the meantime, peace. I'm out, and I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.